Some trucks were built to haul heavy loads, but a select few were engineered to haul imagination itself. These machines came from creators who refused to accept boundaries, turning bold ideas into metal and motion. The results were trucks so unconventional that even now, experts debate whether they were transportation prototypes or fearless statements of ambition. Today's video takes you on a journey through these extraordinary, one-of-a-kind creations. Among the countless machines that have roamed America's highways, few have captured the nation's imagination quite like the GMC Futurliner. This wasn't a vehicle designed to haul freight, it was built to transport visions of what the world could become. Created by General Motors in the late 1930s, it served as the centerpiece of the Parade of Progress, a traveling showcase that brought emerging technologies like early color TV and jet propulsion directly to the public. The Futurliner was essentially a rolling theater. Its massive panels unfolded to reveal illuminated displays, working models, and themed exhibits dedicated to energy, electricity, military innovation, and more. Together, these giant machines formed a mobile museum that crisscrossed the country, spreading scientific excitement and hope during a defining era of American renewal. With its sweeping Art Deco curves and bold red and white paint, the Futurliner looked like a streamlined symbol of tomorrow gliding down the highway. Only 12 were ever built, and just a handful remain today. One fully restored example even sold for over $4 million, an extraordinary price driven not just by rarity, but by what it embodied, the optimism of a generation convinced that the future could roll right up to them on wheels. In the 1940s, as diesel engines rapidly took over the highways, the British company Sentinel clung to a fading technology, steam power. Their DG8 model, built specifically for the paving giant Tarmac Limited, stands as one of the last true working steam trucks of the modern era. Instead of relying on combustion, it operated with a boiler, valves, and a two-cylinder steam engine that delivered steady, uninterrupted torque. That constant power made the DG8 perfect for hauling heavy loads of hot asphalt over slow, short construction routes. But driving one required real skill. The operator had to regulate steam flow by hand, maintain consistent pressure, and endure the intense heat inside the cab. Even so, the truck carried out its duties with surprising effectiveness, its heavy steel frame and distinctive chuffing rhythm making it a memorable sight on mid-century job sites. Today, only a handful survive, preserved by collectors and museums that honor the machinery of the industrial age. When steam finally stepped aside for diesel, it closed a chapter in British road history, one built on grit, endurance, and sheer mechanical force. From the 1930s through the 1960s, as the United Kingdom pushed through rapid industrial change, one machine became a symbol of sheer strength on the worksite, the AEC Mammoth Major. Built by the Associated Equipment Company, this powerhouse was engineered to haul massive loads at a time when both infrastructure and industry were racing to keep up with post-war demands. The Mammoth Major earned legendary status for its durability and unwavering performance. It took on the hardest jobs, moving steel in factories, hauling coal from mines, and transporting heavy machinery through ports with a capability few trucks of its era could rival. Its reinforced chassis, strong traction, and deep reserves of torque made it indispensable in a nation striving to rebuild and expand. The tall cab and commanding stance gave drivers a feeling often described as piloting a rolling fortress. It was tough, unapologetically heavy, and remarkably dependable. And that reputation was no exaggeration. Some Mammoth Majors remained in service well into the 1980s, long past the end of their production, proving just how resilient this giant truly was. Among the British trucks of the 1960s, few blended personality and performance like the Foden S21. Its nickname, Mickey Mouse, came naturally. The big round headlights and soft curves gave its front end a friendly, almost cartoon-like expression that made drivers and the public instantly warm to it. Foden had long been known for innovation and craftsmanship, and the S21 carried that reputation forward. Its sweeping, aerodynamic lines stood out in an era dominated by sharp, boxy designs, making it unmistakable on the highway. But the truck wasn't just about looks. Drivers appreciated its reliability on long hauls and the surprising comfort it offered for the time, luxuries rarely found in heavy-duty transport during that era. As the years passed, the S21 became a small cultural icon. It showed up in advertisements, parades, and historic vehicle shows, always treated with the same admiration reserved for classic cars. And it was from this proud lineage that the next chapter in British truck engineering would emerge, one that pushed durability to a whole new level. In the harsh Australian outback where temperatures soar, the land stretches endlessly, and mistakes can cost fortunes. One truck rose to legendary status. The Kenworth C510 was built specifically to tame road trains hauling more than 200 tons of cattle, ore, and supplies. It didn't just operate in this extreme environment, it thrived in it. Engineered with a heavily reinforced frame, cooling systems designed for brutal heat, and even variants equipped with dual steering for controlling massive multi-trailer setups, the C510 became the industry's trusted workhorse. Watching one of these machines pull 5 or 6 fully loaded trailers was like witnessing raw engineering power glide across the desert. Even today, the C510 is remembered as the undisputed king of the outback, strong, dependable, and capable of conquering one of the toughest terrains on Earth. During the 1960s, when British engineering was at its peak, few trucks embodied its spirit as perfectly as the ERF OKV. Its story began with legacy Edwin Richard Foden, son of the founder of Foden, established ERF after the companies parted ways, determined to build machines that blended strength, efficiency, and craftsmanship. The OKV would go on to prove him right. Renowned for its exceptional toughness, the truck quickly gained a reputation among fleet operators for going hundreds of thousands of kilometers with minimal mechanical intervention. At its heart was the British-built Gardner engine, celebrated as one of the most reliable and fuel-efficient power plants of its era. The cab, though modest, provided excellent visibility and surprising comfort for long hauls. The OKV became a familiar sight on highways across Europe, tirelessly covering international routes. Even today, preserved units continue to operate with the same steady pulse. This model cemented ERF's reputation as a symbol of British durability, a rare blend of practicality, longevity, and engineering pride. When the White 3000 rolled onto American highways in the late 1940s, it marked a shift in the look and feel of U.S. trucking. Built by the White Motor Company, it stood out immediately for its smooth, rounded design, a bold break from the boxy, rugged shapes that dominated the industry. Its streamlined appearance captured the optimism of the post-war boom, a time when the nation was expanding, the economy was surging, and trucks were beginning to take the lead over rail transport. The White 3000 became a familiar sight across long-distance routes, admired for its dependable 6-cylinder engine and the sense of refinement it offered behind the wheel. Drivers often spoke of it as a truck built with genuine attention to detail, balancing workhorse reliability with unexpected style. Over the years, it grew into a symbol of an era defined by movement, ambition, and a belief that progress was just around the bend. Today, restored models still shine at classic vehicle shows, reminding enthusiasts of a time when even a cargo truck could carry the elegance of a modern design icon. In the years immediately following World War II, many American manufacturers had to redefine their purpose, and the Corbitt Company of North Carolina was no exception. After producing rugged military vehicles throughout the war, Corbitt returned to the civilian market with a clear mission: build trucks that carried the same toughness and reliability demanded on the battlefield. That philosophy gave rise to the Corbitt D600, a machine that felt unmistakably forged from wartime experience. Built with an extra-strong chassis and a high-displacement engine, the D600 wasn't about speed, it was about unshakable endurance. It handled harsh terrain, hauled heavy loads, and kept working long after other trucks would have given up. Many drivers claimed that once a D600 got moving, nothing seemed capable of stopping it. This reputation earned it the nickname, the civilian tank, a fitting tribute to its rugged nature on roads, job sites, and backcountry routes. Over time, the D600 became increasingly rare. Few units survived, and those that did were preserved as prized collector pieces. Some even found their way into films and documentaries, standing as reminders of a post-war era when American trucking was built on raw strength and unwavering durability. Introduced in 1957, the Ford C750 quickly became one of the most recognizable workhorses in America. It was the truck you'd see in every corner of the country, pulling wreckers, serving fire departments, hauling fuel, or putting in long hours on construction sites. Its widespread presence came down to a simple formula: straightforward engineering, solid durability, and maintenance that practically any mechanic could handle. These qualities turned the C750 into a true all-purpose machine, capable of adapting to countless jobs across multiple industries. As the years passed, its reputation only grew, and the truck became a symbol of dependable service. For many fleets, the Ford C750 wasn't just another vehicle, it was proof that longevity and reliability could be built into every bolt and panel. In the 1950s, France faced a challenge that seemed almost unreal: transporting heavy loads across the vast and unforgiving Sahara Desert for the growing oil industry. The solution arrived in the form of a mechanical giant, the Berliet T100. With only 4 ever produced, the T100 stood as one of the largest trucks the world had ever seen. Towering higher than a double-decker bus and riding on Michelin tires nearly 2 meters tall, it earned the title, King of the Desert, the moment it rolled into view. Its sheer presence was enough to turn any worksite into a spectacle. But size comes with consequences. The T100 was so enormous that moving it between locations was a logistical headache, and maintaining it required extraordinary effort. As a result, the project never achieved commercial success. Even so, its impact endured. Today, a fully restored T100 is preserved in Lyon, France, a monument to a time when engineering was driven by ambition rather than limits. The Berliet T100 stands as a bold reminder of the era when humanity dared to take on one of the harshest landscapes on Earth.